Hello, everybody. Welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. And as always, I also publish on Rumble and on Patreon for extra support. Any kind of updates and the such, I usually go about on Twitter X. I did manage yesterday to publish Planet of Lana, the new series of gaming series. Sorry, it's kind of a shorter run, also similar to Firewatch. I think it's like 9 episodes or something like that. Very enjoyable game. When it's on deal, I usually will reinforce that this is a really good game here. Other than that, not much else happening here. Let's go to the news, which again uh, didn't caught up to anything like huge. But there is something interesting here regarding FSR4. There is kind of a mod or an open source tool. I think it's better put it that way, which called OptiScaler, which can it's like almost like a Rosetta Stone that basically can manage to interface between all upscaler technologies and basically fool the game itself that it's using an upscaler, but is using the upscaler that you have preference for. And this managed to basically fool again, FSR4 is exclusive still, even with this OptiScaler tool. It can only be run on RDNA4 GPUs, but the thing that it's interesting is it's managed to, given that we have FSR 3.1 implementation on games, they can be supposedly automatically use FSR4, or again, even on games that supposedly don't support FSR 3.1, if they are supporting other kind of upscalers from NVIDIA or Intel, supposedly it can fool the game engine and running the upscaler on AMD side of things, other than the ones that the game only supports, which is very interesting. And this can be applied now at this moment in time with Cyberpunk 2077 on RDNA4 GPUs. Again, supposedly you can't achieve 60 frames per second at 1440p. FSR4, I think this is a performance thing, which is very interesting how they went about it. Again, this is open source, this is made by community, and they already have around 22 titles that work with the FSR4 compatibility mod per se, because this has to be turned on when you use the game. Again, there is I really, if you have one of these new RDNA4 GPUs, and even if you don't, I think this might be a good tool to use. For example, if not mistaken, if the game only supports DLSS, we even for you to use, I don't know, FSR, even free or older versions of FSR, I think this tool can be useful. They have their own website where they already have the tested games and what is compatible with what. But yeah, it's very interesting, and I really do recommend, if you're interested in again, if you have a RDNA4, supposedly you can already play and use FSR4 on all of these 22 titles, which are pretty good ones. Um, Again, we got Atomic Heart, Baldur's Gate 3, Control, Cyberpunk, as I mentioned, Dragon Dogma 2, Ghost of Tsushima, got the Kingdom Come, Liza P. Again, a lot of, even The Witcher 3 Next Gen Edition. Yeah, it's very interesting how they went about it. I think this has already been out for at least a couple of months or so. But yeah, I think it might be the fact that open source tools can bring competition, let's say, because basically this is like a Rosetta Stone that can basically do anything. I think it's the same way if you only have, again, but if you only have FSR, which version it is, like free and below, if you have an NVIDIA, you can use it because FSR 3. Until 3.1, it's open source, so any GPU can work with that. It's more to unlock the gatekeeping of NVIDIA regarding games, which I think it's again, modding community is 5 stars when they want to. And again, if you like it, I think supporting the developers that did this, I think it's always a good a good vote with your wallet. Um, we got other stuff here. Control seems out of nowhere. They brought a new update, 1.3. Already played the game. The game is very good. I really enjoyed the game. But they did bring up a lot of content here. Um, Supposedly, they are going to include in all users from whatever being PC or console, they will get all the exclusive stuff that was that came out on like the pre-orders and the premium editions. At least that's the sense that I got, like the Astrolife suit, tactical response gear, and even Yoshimi Tukui guided imagery experience featuring voiceover by Hideo Kojima, which was only available at PS4 Digital Deluxe Edition pre-order bonus. So I think they're going to put everything on the table. Again, this game when it's on sale, again, it's a no-brainer. The story and the themes they go and how it melts with Alan Wake and the Remedy connected universe. Very interesting stuff they touch there. Yeah, I really did enjoy the game, and plus some other technical improvements. Given that the game is from 2019, better ray tracing, supports even more aspect ratios and as such. And again, they updated the version of upscaling. Again, they did improve. And again, when the game is on sale, I always like to make mention that this game, when it is on sale, usually it's around $10 for the deluxe edition on Steam. I really usually do give it a shout out because I really did enjoy the game there. On other news, again, Monster Hunter Wilds is getting a new mod that's introducing a very highly requested feature that's still not in the vanilla game. Again, this is kind of a nitpicky on people that might be complaining about this. It's basically a mod that it's the layer any weapon mod. Basically, it's a transmog for weapons. I think this is possible with the armor, with the layered armor. I think this is possible to do a thing like this. But I think on the weapon side, it was not possible. So if you have like super duper weapon, but you don't like how that weapon looks, basically with this mod, you can put a skin on any weapon that on the weapon that you liked more. But yeah, basically that's it. That there is also supposedly still some mods regarding the performance side of things that remove a little bit the micro stuttering that people are experiencing there. They've been updating here and there the game, but so far no updates regarding a huge leap in terms of the performance on the PC side of things. Which is a shame, and it's not the main reason, but it's one of the reasons that I still didn't dive into this game, mainly because I want to have a decent experience at least. And if I'm going to have to endure micro stuttering all over the place, this is something that bothers me a lot visually. It's something that I really do notice a lot. And it bothers me when I play games and they have like a lot of micro stuttering. But yeah, it's one of the reasons, not the main reason, that I still didn't dive into Monster Hunter Wilds. Hopefully, in the near future, they can manage to patch and smooth out the performance on the PC side of things. Then we will have another Silent Hill transmission coming up, March 13, in a couple of days. Supposedly, they are going to get more info. We are going to get more information regarding Silent Hill. Have I remember, I think a year ago when they announced all the Silent Hill 2 remakes and a lot of games coming around in the Silent Hill universe. I remember seeing this one again. I don't remember exactly. I think it's the one with the. I think the trailer showed the village in medieval Japan or something like that, with a lot of flowery stuff there. Again, I think I remember kind of what this game is, but yeah, hopefully we'll get more information to see if it is a good game or not. But yeah, in a couple of days we'll have something that regarding this. I think it's a new game. It's not a remake or remaster, so it's a new take on the Silent Hill universe. And then lastly, we got here Forgotlings. It will launch on June 12th for PC and then later for the consoles. Again, I remember covering this game when it was announced, the first trailer that they launched. Very interesting. the setting here, which is again, it's cinematic action adventure set in an enchanted realm inhabited by lost things searching for a purpose. Again, the hook is here: journey to distant corners of your collective memories and unite warring tribes against a mysterious looming threat to their existence. Again, this is kind of a 2D, kind of Metroidvania kind of a game. It seems like hand-drawn animation to a certain extent, and this is kind of a spiritual sequel, if not mistaken, or it's in the same universe that the game, which was Forgotten, and if not mistaken, takes place. I think Forgotten Hand as this little doll here, the main character that will be playing on this game. It seems that this main character was like a side character on that game, Forgotten End. That Forgotten End game, it's kind of the same kind of style of game, like a platformer to 2D platformer, hand-drawn motion kind of a thing there. It was published a few years now. But yeah, I'm interested about this game because it seems one of those that I really like hand-drawn animation, I like old Japanese style, Studio Ghibli animation. It's one of those things. But yeah, we'll see if this game might. I think this game might be good. But yeah, other than that, this is what I got. Very short one for today, but we still have some gaming deals here. We got Atomic Heart around 65%, 65% in all editions, basically. We got System Shock Remake, 63% off. It's even cheaper than the last time it went on sale. And you got a demo to try it out to see if it's something for you. We got Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. It's still on sale, 50% off, which is always good to see. We got Jagged Alliance free, 50% off. We got also Dredge, 50% off. Again, this is one of those games that I really want to try out one of these days. We got Pacific Drive, 40% off on the deluxe edition. We got The Invincible, 40% on this game. Very seems pretty good, narrative-driven game. We got Plague Tale Innocence and Plague Tale Requiem. They are on sale on a bundle or one by its each by itself, also on sale. I will leave both of the links of these games on the description below. Then we got Planet of Lana, again 50% off. Again, I do recommend this game, especially at this price point. Very good experience, some puzzling and some storytelling told by the environments here. And then we got Tomb Raider Definitive Survivor Trilogy. So all the free Tomb Raider games. So Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider, and Shadow of Tomb Raider with all the DLC associated with it. I think it's around 10 or 12 bucks or so, all the free games with everything included. I think this is a very good trilogy if you like Tomb Raider. At least I enjoyed playing the first and the second one. I never played the third one. Again, it's one of those revisions that I'm going to do is revisit this trilogy one of these days because I already have everything in my library there. But yeah, I'll wrap up here for today. Just with a plug on my Patreon as usual. This extra support is more in line for me to get around and get a better storage solution so I can have backups of the stuff that I do for my clients. And of course, some extra space for the videos that I do for the channel. And with all that said, I hope you have a full day and I will see you in the next one. So until then, Kunamy Master out.